Right. So I just spoke for an hour and 20 minutes trying to tell the FBI this. I keep hearing this car that I think is Galvin Emisibe. Now, Galvin has not talked to me since 2023. Well, wait a minute. I asked him to leave Dr. Twiggs's building 2023, December of 2023. He still kept appearing in the neighborhood in January. So by February, it seemed like he was a thing of the past. I'm sure he still passed the building, but he didn't come and knock on the door anymore and ask me any questions, because in December I asked him to kick rocks. January 5th, when he appeared after I left Abraham Vada Jones's mother's house, doing a welfare check on him because the tarot readers were suggesting that his mother and his wife, whoever that was, I'm not married to him. I do have a fraudulent husband. I guess he could be it, but I'm not his wife. I've never married anybody. They were saying that those two women were trying to slowly poison him and for some insurance money or for some kind of benefit, something he had. So I went to check on him, and no, I went to get $40 for a phone bill and check on him. Whenever I check on him, he's pretty much, complaining. He's a Scorpio and they complain a lot. If they're talking, which they don't talk a lot, they're pretty much complaining. That's been my experience, and I know 5 Scorpios. So I don't try to talk to him much. And it wasn't like that when I first met him and he was coming out of recovery. He seemed to be a different kind of person, but once we had a child together, he just seemed to turn into a complainer. So after I left there, Jason J. Williams was the officer that did the welfare check. They wouldn't let me see him because he has a son that lives there with the mama. His children come there and live there off and on. So I didn't believe that he was in there because I was listening for his voice. I heard her voice. Every time she come here, she just come here for some money. And this man done gave me the average of $100 a year. Our daughter is 13 years old. And maybe he gave me $1,300 in life. And I'm annoyed because if he's getting disability, we should be getting a disability check. But his mama and him probably get the disability check, even though the daughter is with me. So it annoys me when she always talks about, oh, she come here for his money. You make it very unpleasant to come there at all. So why would I come to an unpleasant environment to sit around and relax? Does that make sense? No. I come here when I absolutely have to. And so I was hoping against hope that I could get some cash, which I didn't. And I had a run-in with a Caucasian female officer. I thought you said you came to check on him. I said, no, I came here for money. But because of the issues I've had in the past, and she said, don't come here no more, I'm going to call the police on you, I'm calling the police to check on him. And when you talk to him, ask him to send me $40. And I couldn't understand why, the white little lady police officer was so belligerent, but it was probably something that was said to her by the mother. And a lot of people, because they're old, they respect their elders, even though the elders could be evil, they could be in the wrong, like that. They tell one-sided stories. A police officer is supposed to remain objective and try to get both sides of the story, not take one person's story and then now be biased in your treatment to the other side because you believe them. And I know that's a hard thing to do for humans. So I said all of that to say that Galvin left our physical presence in December of 2022. So I don't know if that's him in that loud car that's over here. He last knew I lived in the old dentist office of Dr. Twiggs at 3304 East Hillsboro. I hear that engine. It makes me feel like he's over here where we are now. We're in hiding because the FBI, CIA, somebody's supposed to be investigating the theft of the houses, the inheritances, and this false marriage. And maybe somebody fraudulently did a PPP loan in my name. Maybe somebody is running a fraudulent business in my name. I have no active businesses. I'm on YouTube and hopefully I'll get a check from them at some point. But I have no active businesses. So if there's any businesses being conducted in the name of Alene Atkins, Alene did not activate those businesses. Somebody, a doppelganger, an impersonating sibling, somebody did that in my name that wasn't me. And these people do that kind of stuff. They feel like I'm weak and, they can just do anything in my name. They can get my food stamps. They can get Medicaid in my name. They can get the little Medicaid pharmacy card in my name. They can do whatever in my name, and there's nothing going to be done. So I'm waiting on you all to do something. And I'm not talking to no man, okay? So if any of these men tell you, oh yeah, I've been over there, I've been with her, they're lying. Okay? They're lying.